We ended our last show on a little bit of a cliffhanger.
Dr. Umar's been talking again.
Let's pick up where we left off. Wagwan peeps, it's Venom, what you saying? Alongside my home slice, damn me to the zane. When she and I get together on the poddy, ask anybody, the vibes are insane.
Join our family and feel free to come by. We on Apple Podcast and Spotify.
Yeah.
New drop on the way every Monday at 6.
Tune in and come see what we unpick.
Dr. Umar's been talking again. He said that in America right now, he don't want to hear nothing. He don't want to hear nothing about light-skinned men, and he doesn't want to hear nothing about biracial men because dark-skinned black men are cooning the most. That's what he said. They're cooning the most.
In 2024.
In 2024, they're cooning the most. If you lot don't know what cooning means, he means basically they date out of the black race more than anyone else. That's what he's saying. Even more than the light-skinned guys and more than the biracial guys. So you don't want to hear nothing from no dark-skinned guys again about it this year because they can't speak because they're cooning the most is what he's basically saying.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not in America, so I can't say if it's true or not. But what I will say is if you looked at social media alone, it's kind of looking like that. Low-key still. What do you...
Honestly... I wouldn't
think?
know. I thought it was a funny video for sure. But honestly, I wouldn't be able to tell you.
What do you think?
I wouldn't be able to tell you if it's true.
What about the UK?
I really don't pay attention.
You know when you're out.
Like when I see people dating outside of the race, I never really take stock of their complexion. I'm just like, it's another brother and a white girl, or no. That's as far as it goes for me. Because I don't think their complexion really...
You don't even clock if they're light, dark, biracial. You're just like, that's another...
Nah, not really. The only time I would take stock of someone's complexion as it pertains to a relationship is if I fancied the woman that they're dating and I was trying to gauge whether or not I think she would find me attractive based on them. So like if a girl was dating like a mixed race guy, let's say for example, that had blue eyes and was 6 foot tall and I don't know, like a sharp hairstyle or cane rose. If I saw a girl dating that guy, I'd think to myself,
no chance.
Probably wouldn't find me like attractive just off rip. Not that I couldn't get her, but maybe I'm not her default type. Because he's super tall, cane rose, light skin, blue eyes. I'm not those things. I'm different things. So cool. That's the only time I'd pay attention. But if it's just a mixed couple, then it's just like,
do I have to bite my tongue to not call out those things? I don't need to feel like I'm picking on you. I don't want to be like, yeah, short, bald. Tall.
Mad. See how it'd be your own. She said short, bold. She made me sound like an uncle, boy. And the belly is popping as well, so she fully making me sound like an uncle.
I'm sorry.
I was just trying to give a real good, clear indication, for those of you that listen as well, of things that are not my characteristics, so that it could be comparable.
I thought I'd just make it more clear. In what way?
But we got Dami Zayn over here with the steak. Just trying to stab it in the heart, boy.
Nah. Just making it express.
No, it's cool.
I mean, for those that might be wondering, I'm not exactly light either. I'm dark, and I'm not exactly tall. I'm not exactly short, and I'm not slim. I'm 5'6".
Wait, what?
So I'm not short and I'm not tall.
Yo, you short. Stop.
I'm not
it.
short.
Stop.
5'6" is not short, and it's not tall.
If you calling me short, you short.
5'6" for a girl is not short
Zayn.
to Venom.
If you calling me short,
You're a man.
Short.
By a man's standard, you are short. How tall are you again?
5'3".
No, 5'3".
What?
5.
Do not even ruin this, you know.
My bad.
She
Sorry,
said
I shouldn't disrespect my
Mad.
elders. He's 5'9".
I'm not shorter than her, guys.
5'9".
Oh my God.
No. He's taller than me by 3 inches.
Mad.
3
Mad.
inches.
You know the worst thing is there's many people that may never get to the end of that section and they're just gonna be like, "Raw, man's shorter than her," and he's calling her short.
No. He's 5'9". Yeah, 5'9". I'm 5'6".
Taking the
By
Mickey,
men's standard, you're not tall.
Yeah, by men's standard, I'm the average height of a man.
And by women's average in the UK,
right. I'm a Google this right now. Keep saying it.
I'm above average. The average height in the UK is 5'5", I believe, or 5'4.5" or something like that. But I'm above it. So I'm not short, thank you very much. But I'm not tall either. I used to say I was tall because I was above average. At least I'm not saying I'm tall.
Damn, you lucky boy.
I'm not lucky. I know my stuff because I've looked this up.
Nah, because you got it wrong, but it's 5'3".
Oh, so I'm even taller than... 3 inches above 5'3". I'm tall. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
You're not tall, man.
I'm sorry.
It's because it's Britain. It's Britain swinging the stats.
I went on a hike in Peak District, and it was a group hike. There's a group called Summit Seekers. It basically is a group of people that go hiking together. We all just majority of us happen to be black, right? And there was this guy that was hiking with us, number of different guys, but there was this particular one. He was really, really tall, right? Like 6'4", maybe taller than that. So we got to talking during the hike, yeah? And I must have said, "Oh, I'm tall." And I was with my girl. My girl is, I think she's 5'7". She's 5'7". So I was like, "I'm tall." And she rolled her eyes so hard. She's like, "Here she goes again." She's always saying she's tall. So he looked at me and he went, "How tall are you?" Because obviously he's taller than me, innit? So he's looked down at me like, "Are you being for real?" So I was like, well, giving him a rationale, as I always do. I was like, listen, the average height is 5'5", and I'm 6'6". So I'm above average, which means I'm tall. He said, "What's the average height for where?" That's what he said. He said, "Average height for where?" I said, "Okay, you got me there." In the UK.
I'll give you the benefit of the doubt. No, because I give you the benefit of the doubt. Even in Nigeria, you're the same. It's the same average. So you're the same 3 inches taller than the average. However, in Nigeria, I'm also 3.5 inches taller than the average.
We ain't talking about you right now.
I'm coming back to me because you're trying to call me short, and I'm just trying to let you know. I'm trying to let you know. Not only am I not short, I'm tall. Okay. And I do recall when I was in Nigeria, actually, I was looking down a lot.
The men in Nigeria are short, boy.
Average 5'6". And I thought to myself, yeah, I know that.
Can you check Ghana, please? Can you check Ghana?
Ghana, this is alphabet. Let me just search. Oh, taller than Nigeria. Women are shorter, but men taller. Women are half an inch shorter, average. So 5'2.5". Men are... This is quite a long time ago, though, that this average was taken. But men were 5'6.5".
Damn,
because so
Lord knows I would not be dating someone that's 5'6". I'm sorry.
Average.
I'm sorry. Even 5'9" is a bit too... 5'9" is a compromise for me. Because once the heels go on, I'm taller than you now. So now what?
Well, not if you're wearing 3-inch heels.
Who's wearing 3-inch heels? Who's wearing 3?
What are you wearing? 6-inch heels.
I'm not wearing kitten heels.
Yeah, but 3-inch heels are not small.
Maybe like a 4-inch. 5 inch.
Yeah, so then you're fine because they're gonna be wearing shoes.
And I'll still be 2 inches taller than them in my 5 inches.
No, you wouldn't. In what you took? Yeah, but
I'm 5'6".
A standard.
They're 5'9". If I wear 4 inches, I'm taller than by 1 inch. If I wear 5 inches,
yeah,
I'm
but
taller
they're
than by
wearing
2.
shoes, so the shoes is gonna give them elevation.
The shoe is not gonna give them 2 inches elevation. Let's be real.
They give you like 1 and a bit.
If you're lucky.
And if they're wearing boots,
5'10" is where I draw the line.
Yeah, you need to go to Russia for that one.
No, I've never dated anyone that was shorter than 5'10". Actually,
Senegal.
My ex was 6'1". My brother, who I've never dated by the way, but my brother, Nigerian guy,
yeah, that's weird.
I just realised. I had to make it clear. I'm saying the men in my life are tall, innit? My brother's 6 foot
Mad.
or 6'1". So he's way above average for a Nigerian guy.
Yeah, so all the countries
my
that
cousins
are like coming
as well.
in,
My cousins are quite tall, to be fair.
all the countries that are coming in with averages that are anywhere near 6 foot are generally white countries.
All I'm saying
there
to
was
you,
Senegal in there, which was 5'10".
That's great
but
and
most
lovely.
of them are. Most of them are.
How
like,
do we
you
even
got
get
the
to this point? Oh
Ukraine.
yeah. I had to.
You tried to tell me, say I'm short.
Nah, I just realised I had to rewind. What were we talking about before we got into height? Because you said, if they're dating a guy that's like tall.
Yeah, like. Yeah, I was just trying to give.
Yeah.
I gave a height. I said like 6 foot. I didn't say nothing about tall. I just gave height
And I said that you're. Oh no, I said you're bald and you're short.
Yeah.
My bad. Sorry.
Tried to
But anyway,
uncle
the
me,
point
yeah.
I'm saying is that the men in my family are, apart from my dad, are quite. They've got height on them, and the men that I've dated in the past, like my ex was above 6 foot. The guys I've dated above 6 foot. I don't really look at the ones that are within my eye line. Do you know what I'm saying?
Mad.
I'm sorry. Women want to feel protected. We want to feel. Do you know what I mean?
Get out of there with that, man. Get out of there.
It's true.
There's bare MMA fighters who are literal murderous warriors.
I hear that,
who
but
are short
for some
men.
reason, subconsciously, we associate height with making us feel petite and small. We want to feel small next to you. That's what women like, and I'm not necessarily. I'm not petite, am I? So he's got to be tall to make me feel petite.
Capping.
To hit. Get what I'm saying? There's nothing better than like when they're like up like this, and you're like, oh yeah, babe. Oh, it's a nice feeling. A nice feeling.
Hell no.
I love it.
I'm not believing it. Not even.
You don't have to.
Not even
but,
slightly. The amount of girls that I've seen. The amount of girls that I've seen, that are holding some serious weight.
Yeah.
And their partner's not. But their partner's just a little bit taller
maybe
than
he had a really great. Maybe he had a great.
Categorically.
Maybe he had a great personality, and that's how he got his way in. Because women are not as strict about looks like men are. Women will give a guy a chance even if he doesn't meet the profile that she prefers.
So then, what's wrong with someone who 100% could protect you? He's just not tall. Why is he not getting the looking?
I just said my preference, and I just said to you that women overlook their preference all the time. If he's got a great personality and makes her feel
Have you ever
good,
dated a short man?
No.
There we go.
Personally.
There we go.
Personally.
And that's that on that.
But for me, I'm very strict when it comes to the looks department, as we already know. Because the thing is, I've given some people a chance before. Mm-hmm. Like if you was to say boyfriends, my past boyfriends were tall, over 6 foot and above.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
But guys that I've just gone on a date with just to see, maybe I can overlook. There was something about the personality that told me no.
The personality was not 6 foot.
No, just something else about them. Because for me, if I'm going to compromise on your looks, everything else has to be 10-10. The way you treat me, everything else has to be 10-10.
Oh, but if you're 6 foot, you can actually treat me kind of bad.
No, that's not what I said. That's not what I said.
But it ain't got to be on 10.
That's not what I said. I'm just saying, if I'm compromising on the attraction bit, something has to make me overlook it. Something has to make me see you as attractive if I'm looking at you physically and I don't think you're attractive. That's what I'm saying.
Okay.
So like if you're not really my type, but you got a good chat, we get on really well, I can over time become attracted to you. Rather than the initial, oh my days, this guy is making my panties feel a bit uncomfortable. Do you see the difference?
Yep. Mm-hmm.
What men actually would want is it's better for you as a guy if the girl reacts to you in the latter way, because it means she's on you the same way you're on her. But if it's the first one that I said, where I grow to like you, it means that you like her a lot more than she likes you. And it means you've got to work to get her to get to where you're at. You don't want to be that guy. You don't want
No,
to be
I actually
that guy.
prefer that, you know. I like
Really?
that. Yeah. Because I think that the love interest usually ends up being a bit more genuine. Whereas when people like you off rip, they like their idea of you.
Nah.
And,
And just going back to like the one guy that I ever loved properly, we were attracted to each other from day one, and we still built that relationship. We still got to know each other and everything. It just took it. Meeting him, when I compare it to meeting other people, if I'm going to be honest, it was just more electric because I was invested in it. Whereas I was like, no, and then I wasn't able to reciprocate the energy because I don't like you like that. You have to win me over. I personally prefer to be as much head over heels about you as you are about me. It makes the flirting stage and getting to know each other stage fun for me, because then I am actually interested in getting to know you. If I'm having to be convinced, then I'm like, take it or leave it. I don't really. That's not cool for you. I don't want that for you, babes. Do you get what I'm saying? I don't want that for you, babes. I don't want you to win me over.
I enjoy it.
You deserve a woman that sees you and she's as excited to get to know you as you are excited to get to know her. That's what you
Getting
deserve.
to know someone is a one-time thing.
You're a good man. You're a good man.
That's not the be-all and
the
end-all.
best.
It's
Great.
just a one-time thing, getting to know someone.
Nah, the beginning is always more fun when you both.
Oh, it's fun, yeah. But I
I
find it fun watching someone
That's your
who's
ego.
mildly interested in you actually become interested.
That's
in
your
you.
ego.
It's not even
fun for you 'cause
100%
it's
from
like, oh, I can win
ego.
her over. It's rooted in your ego.
It's not
It
because
is.
Genuinely, I think I get more of an ego boost when I see girls just attracted to me. But that wears off very quickly for me because I'm like, you don't even know me. And I actually want someone to be attracted to me.
I want someone who's attracted to me, but I also want them to not feel like they've had to get to know me to be attracted to me. I feel like if you are attracted to someone, and like I said, it's more electric. It just feels better if you're like, I find this person crazily attractive. I'm getting to know them. They're amazing. It adds to the attraction that's already there. Not, I don't even know about this person, man. I'm not even sure like that. And then you get to know them. That's what makes you like them. That means if they piss you off very quickly, you can be like, but I don't even think you're hot anyway. And I've spoken about that too before as well, because that's annoying. Or if they do you wrong, then it's I actually gave this person a chance. Like, I compromised. And it hurts more. I can't explain it. It hurts more when someone who you're not even that you weren't even attracted to plays with you. It hurts because it's like, like, you're not even the kind of guy I would go for. Like, I don't even think you're all that. It's actually bad. I'd rather it be someone that's like, I actually think you're like, and you've messed up, then it's like, it makes sense because I didn't compromise on anything. But if it's like I compromised on how you look, I don't even think you're hot, and then you've messed up, it's like, this guy, hold me. Why did I even give you a chance? Do you know why? Do you know what? For me, I think it's something that attractive women tend to think about. This is where pretty privilege comes in, because if you can benefit from pretty privilege, you know that you can probably get the type of guy looks wise that you're attracted to, and then you allowed someone who isn't that in, knowing that you could have got what you could get, and you let someone that isn't that in, and then they mess up, you're like, right, I don't even have to deal with this, because I know I can get someone that.
Mad.
Do you know what I'm saying?
Yep. I hear it.
Yeah, man.
I hear it.
But in terms of like, for me, I want to look at my partner and I want to look at him and be like, wow, I want to rip his pants off. I don't want to look at him and be like, I mean, he's all right. I don't want to look at my man and be like, he's all right. We're going to be like, oh, let's see a picture of him. And I'm like, oh, he looks better in person. I don't want to start explaining stuff. I just want to be like, I want to be proud. You know how men want to be proud of what their woman looks like? You want to be proud, no? You want to be like, oh, that's my babes. That's how I want to be. I want to feel like that too. Why can't I feel like that? Why should I compromise for less? Huh? If you can have it, I can have it too. Equality. Feminism.
Boom.
Lovely.
See it there.
I just want to look at my man and be like, damn, this man is handsome. Oh my God, he's so fine. Wow. That's me, boy. That's my man. I want to be proud of him. When we go out, I want to be like, yeah, that's my man. Yeah, that's my man. That's my man. Get all giddy. No, I'm looking around and I'm feeling uncomfortable because he's
not
all right.
The discomfort.
It happens. I've met some guys, lovely guys, but I just wasn't attracted to them. And I know that if like my cousins were like, oh, let's see him, I'd be like, I don't know. Maybe not. I'm sorry.
That's
and yeah,
mad.
I guess I am. I already know that I'm very. I know that I'm shallow, and I don't care, and I'm not going to be shamed for it either, because this is my life.
I do this every day.
I got to look at them every day. Do you know what I'm saying? I got to kiss this person. I got to make babies with them. So I better be attracted to them. I'm just not built that way that I can overlook it, so it is what it is. But yeah, I think in the UK, just similar to what you were saying, I agree. When I look at couples, I don't really take in their race, and even if I did notice that you're interracial, like even if I cared and I looked, I wouldn't be taking stock of how many of them are dark skin and how many of them are light skin, how many of them are biracial. I'm just like, oh, it's an interracial couple.
Yeah.
End of discussion.
But that's because, to me, black people are black people.
Yes.
So I'm not looking at anything after that fact. I've taken the note of the information that mattered to me was he's black or she's black. They ain't. Okay, cool.
Tell the truth. Do you ever feel like, rah, man, why?
Why?
When you see interracial couples, do you ever think...
Sometimes I see a beautiful black woman and a not black guy, and then I'm like, damn. Yeah, 100%. I say that in my head sometimes. Yeah, I say, damn. Because in my mind, I'm taken, but in my mind, I'm like, yeah, but like, someone else couldn't, like, I
hear
could
what
have
you're
laid
saying.
you
I hear
up.
what you're saying. I hear what you're saying.
Yeah, I'm like, it's gone down.
I've noticed this thing where the black guys I've seen online and the black guys I know, it's almost like they think it's okay. They have no qualms. I'm trying to find the right word in here. They have no qualms with black men dating other races, but they despise black women dating out. And I'm trying to understand the psychology of that.
Yeah, it's definitely not a despise, but it's definitely like a damn.
No, I've no guys that are like.
No, I'm saying me.
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
I'm not saying that. I'm talking about the guys. They're like, nah, like that's
no, it's not a sellout thing because the
judgment.
The overarching point is you meet who you meet.
Yep.
And your life is a journey. You meet who you meet. You fall in love when you fall in love. Don't sacrifice that for anybody or for any judgment.
I agree.
But when I take that personal journey out of it, I'm like, damn.
No, I agree. But I'm just saying,
that's a fine ass sister right there.
I'm just saying in general, like I've noticed it. And I know some people can argue that it's the same thing the other way, as in black women think it's okay, or have no, not that it's okay, because it is okay. They have no qualms with their fellow black women dating out, but they despise black men that date out. But I think for black women, the reason for it, for those women that think that like that, I think the reason is different to the men. I feel like for the women, it's more, they understand that the men started it first, and because a lot of black women feel that black men don't choose them, that's why they're going for where the love is, and unfortunately sometimes that is outside of the race. Whereas with black men, I think it's more, the reason for why they might feel that way is more ownership, that they feel like, why should you date out? You belong to us. Why would you go somewhere else?
I'm glad you structured that sentence in that way, because I was about to laugh my head off when you said when they go for where the love is, and then you said outside of the race.
Sometimes.
And I actually thought you was gonna say white people, and I was like, if there's one thing I can tell you,
there's a reason why they say white people. You think I'm stupid? That is not where the love is. No offense.
Everything in my body was like, wait, are we about to say this? It's just about to be.
you know I'm better than that. You know I'm better than that.
No, but it was just in the context. Not that you were saying it like a categoric point. Just in the context of the sentence, I was like,
wait. You know I'm better than that. You know that I would never ever set myself up like that to say something like that. Because let's be real here.
Oh my God.
Because I could tell you something for free.
No offense to the white people that are listening or watching or whatever.
Yeah, no offense. And you know what? I don't believe in segregation. I don't dislike white people or nothing like that. But I personally couldn't date a white guy because I know, because of racism. I'm gonna be very real, keep it a buck. Because I've seen too many times them appear to be in love with their black woman, and if it's not the family, if it's not their friends, the guy himself has internalized racism, or just doesn't see what we go through. And for me, I don't have the patience. I just said I don't have the patience to teach a man how to raise his own child. Do you think I've got the patience to teach another race about my struggles or what I go through?
I feel like it's definitely,
I don't have that in me.
It's definitely the structure. I wouldn't have a problem loving a white girl or finding a white girl attractive.
Same.
The off-putting part or the challenge for me would definitely be in the structures that surround them, because they have to have a white family.
Thank you.
And and then that's where
that. Yeah,
the
that's what I'm trying to say.
Yeah.
That's what I'm trying to say, because I definitely find white men attractive, but when I think about some of the implications that it will bring, I'm like, actually, I prefer not to go down that line, and that's a choice for me. It's got nothing to do with trying to segregate or anything like that, or not liking that race, because I do like that race. It's just that I'm gonna keep it a buck.
It's more than just.
It's more than that. It's more than that. Yeah, and you know, in life, in our generation and in the world we live in now, you have to go into things educated. You can't just say you don't know these things exist. They exist. We know they exist. And at our big age, you can't just be doing things because your feelings are telling you to do that. No, you got to think logically as well. So personally, my choice is, only God knows. God might be laughing at me right now going, but your husband is a white man, damn it, that's why you're not married.
He said, but you don't know who I've got in store for you.
Right? But I'm just saying that preferably, I wouldn't go there, because I've seen a lot again, and it's just like I don't think the type of, and I'm a typical Nigerian babe as well. I just don't see it working out personally with my personality. I just don't. It will take a very patient, maybe subdue white guy. His family ain't really about like that for it to work.
Mad.
But yeah, I think Dr. Umar, because looking at the comments under that post, just to round this off, a lot of people were agreeing with him, including black men in the comments, although a lot of them were salty. But I think with Dr. Umar, I feel like he says a lot of controversial things. Sometimes you agree, sometimes you don't, you know, and that's where that sits. And I think when it comes to conversations about how black men or black women date, I think at this point they're redundant conversations, because no matter how much you point out to them that these things exist, it's not going to change anything. Not really.
Yeah, it's not. You can't just shine a light at it and think it's going to do something.
Yeah, he's shining a light at it for people. But what I'm trying to say is he said something that I think people that already think that way will agree with him and believe him. And people that don't think like him, meaning they have no problem with dating out, they're not thinking about the preservation of the black race, etc., which is what he's about. People that don't care for that will disagree with him or dislike what he says. What he's saying has no, like, everything that he says, this is what I believe about everything that he says, has no effect. It's not effective because it's only echoing what people that already believe in what you believe will agree and already believe it, and you're not going to win anyone over because the people that don't believe it feel so strongly about how they feel. So redundant.
I think it's just content for content's sake.
It's just content But with Dr. Umar, he acts like he's trying to make a change, and I'm saying I don't think he will because of what I've just said, if you get what I'm saying. So I thought that was quite interesting. We skirted all around that, including heights and stuff, but it is what it is. I would like to publicly apologise to Venom for calling him short and bold on here before anyone thinks that I pick on him on the show. It's all love.
Accepted. Thank you.
You're welcome. It's the nature of being like having a brotherly sister relationship where you take the mick out of each other. Do you know what I mean? It's not,
Well, it's said now.
Because Lord knows, we don't compliment each other. We don't call each other good looking on this show. We take the mick out of her. You know what I mean? So it is what it is. So
as you said that, I was like, oh yeah, no. Let's never have it.
No, we don't. So it is what it is. But anyway, let me round off. If you are still watching, thank you so much for getting to this part of the show. We really appreciate it. If you are new here, you know what to do. Join the family. This is not the first podcast you've probably listened to. It's not the first YouTube video you've seen either. So you know what to do. I don't need to tell you. I've been Dami Zayn alongside my co-host, Venom. We are the Unpicked Podcast. Until next time. Peace.